Family, listen, let me tell you a story that changed my life. It's about a ladder and a rope. Two tools that life is absolutely going to give you. Now, one is going to take you higher step by step, while the other is going to keep you stuck, right? Just swinging back and forth, absolutely going nowhere. The question is this: are you climbing or are you just holding on? Think about that for a second.
It's Philip Edge.
Now, picture this, family. You're in a deep pit. The wall's too steep to climb up on your own. You're tired, you're frustrated, and you're wondering, how in the world did I even get here in the first place? I know y'all have thought that before. Then you see it. There's a ladder on one side of the pit, but on the other side of the pit, there's a rope. The ladder is sturdy. It reaches all the way out of the pit, but it's going to take some effort from you. It's going to take strength. It's going to take some faith to literally just climb it. On the other side, though, there's a rope. The rope is thick. The rope feels safe. It's right there within reach. You can grab it. But here's the catch: the rope doesn't pull you up, it just keeps you tethered there, stuck in the same spot, swinging back and forth, back and forth. See, life is always going to give you this choice. Do you want to climb higher step by step, or do you want to just cling to the illusion of security? Because, and y'all please hear me when I say this, holding on to the rope won't get you out of the pit. It's just going to keep you stuck right where you are. Some of us have been stuck for a long time. Now, listen to this: the pit, it represents our struggles, the struggles we face. Feeling stuck in that job, right? That drains you. Feeling stuck in relationships that hold us back. Avoiding the hard decisions that lead to this thing called growth. We all want it, but we don't want to make the decisions. And every single one of us has to decide: are you going to climb or are you just going to hold on? The ladder represents progress, but it's uncomfortable. It wobbles, it shakes, and every step it's going to take faith. But the rope, it just feels so safe, right? It's anchored, right? But the anchor is really a disguise. It's not a real lifeline. And you can't climb into your destiny if you're still holding on to your history. I hope somebody caught that real quick. 20-second timeout. Just real quick, real quick. Have you ever felt stuck? Have you ever doubted your worth or wondered if you're enough? Well, listen, let me tell you, the words that you speak, they absolutely matter. They shape how you think, they shape how you feel, and they shape how you show up every single day. That's why I created the Life Check Assessment. It's a free tool to help you figure out where you are, like where you are right now. Are you stuck? Are you coasting or you're thriving? It's free for you and it's a game changer. The link is in the description. So all you got to do is go there and click on it. Take the assessment, y'all. It's free. Time in. Let's get back to the content. Somebody needs to hear this today. It's time to let go of the rope. Stop calling fear wisdom. Stop mistaking your comfort zone for safety. Stop holding on to people, to habits. Stop holding on to jobs that ain't taking you anywhere. See, you've been praying for a change, but God has already given you a ladder. That dream in your heart, the vision you've been too scared to pursue, that's your ladder. But here's the catch: you do have to climb that ladder. And yes, the climb is going to test you, it's going to stretch you. But the higher you go, the stronger you're going to become. See, the rope feels safe because it doesn't ask you to move. The ladder, it feels scary because it demands action. God didn't create you to hold on, He created you to rise up. So listen now, the pit is not permanent, but the climb is your responsibility. So now I think you got it. I think you understand the difference between the ladder and the rope, right? But understanding the difference, that's not going to get us anywhere. We got to take some time to really talk about the climb. Because if we're real about it, knowing how to climb is one thing, but actually doing it, well, that's probably where the work is going to begin. So let me help you out. Let me give you 5 steps that you need to help you move forward step by step so that you can finally leave that rope behind. Step 1: you got to recognize the rope that you're holding on to. You can't climb the ladder until you know exactly what's holding you back, right? What is keeping you stuck? What's your rope? Is it fear of failure? Is it toxic relationships? Is it old habits? The rope doesn't feel like it's holding you back. It feels like it's holding you up. It's helping you just stand. But the reality is that it's keeping you in the same place. See, that's the problem. You ain't moving forward. So recognizing your rope, that's the first step. But listen, family, awareness alone is not going to get you out, right? Once you understand what's holding you back, now we have to make the bold decisions to let go. And that's step number 2. Decide to let go. Letting go of that rope is going to take courage. Trying to climb with old habits and toxic people, it's like trying to climb the ladder with a bag of rocks on your back. Even though you're making progress, the weight ultimately is going to be so heavy, it's going to pull you back down to the bottom. So if you're trying to carry old things into something new, it won't be long before the old drags you back. Letting go isn't just about like lightening your load, it's about freeing yourself so that you can move forward. Did you hear that? It's about freeing yourself so that you can move forward. Letting go is going to be a game changer, but it's not the end of the story. Once you let go of the rope, you got to grab hold of that ladder. You got to take that first step. See, that's step number 3. Take the first step. Every journey that you start, it starts with the same thing. One step. Maybe it's applying for the new job. Maybe it's setting boundaries in your relationships. Or maybe it's making a tough decision, especially those tough decisions you've been avoiding. See, progress isn't about speed, it's about movement. The first step, it doesn't have to be perfect, y'all, but it does have to be intentional. You have to make an intentional step to move forward. So ask yourself this: what's one thing that you can do today to start your climb? See, and once you've taken that first step, you're on your way. But family, the people around you will make or break your climb. And that's why the next step is so critical. Step 4, you got to surround yourself with what I call ladder climbers. You can't climb higher if you're surrounded by people still holding on to their ropes. See, you got to surround yourself with these ladder climbers. These are people who are going to challenge you, who are going to inspire you, who are going to help you grow. Sometimes, and y'all please hear this, you're going to have to love people from a distance. Not everyone's going to understand your climb, and that's absolutely okay. Just make sure that the voices around you are the voices that are going to help you to rise up. See, having the right people around you, I told you, it's a game changer. They're going to push you, they're going to encourage you, they're going to hold you accountable. But here's the truth: even with the best support system, the climb is still going to be your responsibility. Which brings us to the final step: staying on the ladder when things get tough. Billy Ocean said it best: when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Some of y'all might not know that song, but go ahead and Google it anyways. Step 5, y'all, is keep climbing even when it's hard. The climb is going to test you. It's going to shake your confidence. You're going to have days when you're going to wonder, am I even making progress? But hear me, the higher you go, the stronger you're going to become, and the clearer your vision will get. Your breakthrough isn't at the bottom, and some of us have been staying at the bottom. There's no breakthrough there, y'all. The breakthrough that you're looking for, it's at the top. So rest if you need to, do what you gotta do, but when you're climbing that ladder, you gotta keep on climbing towards the destiny. Keep on going, y'all. Keep on moving. The ladder is your path to freedom, to growth, and to purpose, but it's up to you to climb. So here's my challenge for you. What's a rope you need to let go of today? What's one step you can take right now to start climbing? Drop that thing in the comments, because I want to know. I want to be one of those ladder climbers with you to help hold you accountable, and vice versa. And if you're not sure what it is, if you're not sure what's holding you back, if you're not sure where you're stuck, if you're coasting, if you're thriving, that's where you need to take that life check assessment, right? It's going to help you to figure out where you need to start. It's free. Links in the description, so go ahead and get it now. So remember this: let's keep climbing, let's keep growing, and remember, winning starts here. I'll talk to y'all on the next one.
Everybody's UnclePhil, we rise. Empowerment, truth, no disguise. Let's go. See your worth, it's your time to shine. Hands together, we arise. Let's fly. Everybody's UnclePhil, we rise. truth, no disguise.